Is this the new normal where we talk about alcohol-free being the real big booming part of the business?
Well, I think that's a great highlight to point out immediately, and great to be back on, by the way. The alcohol-free revolution we've been seeing for a number of quarters, it does continue. So when you look at the growth rates, again, this quarter, no doubt it's one of our strongest categories across the board, and it's very well founded across most of our markets. And it's a continued trend we've seen for quite a long time, and we do expect it to continue. As you know, it's a big focus of ours. We talked about that in the past. We launched more than 60 alcohol-free products across our markets over the last couple of years and have a big focus on low and no alcohol. On the other hand, you mentioned the premium growth. I think that's not a structural thing. It's much more of a cyclical thing. We have some markets, you will have seen that from all consumer goods companies reporting. We have some markets where people are trading down somewhat, and that means premium growth is just not the way you would expect it to be. So premium growth is something we still believe in, but structurally it's there, but cyclically it's under pressure.
Jacob, a lot going on in some of these individual markets too. Lower volumes in China, France and the UK. If I can ask you about China first up, because we've already seen a lot of stimulus measures by authorities. Is that making any difference on the ground in China?
The quick answer is no. We haven't seen any major change in consumers' behavior or consumer confidence so far. But of course, it is, from a bigger, broader perspective, it is positive that we're starting to see stimulus in China, but we're not seeing the effects yet in consumer behavior. We do think that there is a broad recognition from all stakeholders that the Chinese consumers are under pressure. We see that across all consumer goods companies reporting. It's also hitting the beer market, as you will have seen. The beer market this year is down 5%. We're flat in China, so we continue to take market share. So a very strong performance by our Chinese business. But in the end, you can't escape what is a tough market at the moment.
UK, a fascinating one too, because you will lose the Samica license here later this year to AB InBev. How is this market looking without that major brand in the portfolio?
Well, we're actually quite optimistic about the UK market. We've also made some big investments in the UK this year. We have a pending acquisition as in the potential acquisition of Britvic. So we are quite positive on the UK market going forward. It's correct that San Miguel is leaving our portfolio. On the other hand, we're seeing strong growth in some of our key brands, such as Carlsberg, such as some of our international premium brands like Poretti, Brooklyn, 1664 Blanc. So the UK positioning of Carlsberg remains strong. And I have to say the market backdrop is not as bad as some people would like to make it.
Jacob.